I don't do any of that. I don't even text. Period.
Wow. Wow.
Period. Period. I want to see you.
This film puts your character in a moral dilemma, right? Where the stakes couldn't be any higher. In your own life, has there ever been moments where you had to make a choice, where your values were tested, where you had to do the right thing, which you maybe could have tapped into while you're shooting that?
Not with these, not under these circumstances or to this level of intensity, but or with the stakes this high. I'm sure, but not like this. I haven't had to make this kind of choice.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. For sure, Jeffrey, your roles often explore quite strengths and moral complexity, right? Off screen, when the world feels chaotic, let's say. What keeps you grounded and clear on your own compass?
When the world seems chaotic. I mean,
Wild the world.
yeah. That's an interesting question. One of the things we've talked about with this film is attention as a currency and
Mm.
technology and the way that that's encroaching on all of our lives, and I think is really in some ways promoting a lot of chaos. One thing I've found lately that I've been doing is reading again.
Uh-oh.
Hey, because I tend to I find that lately the more news I read, the more things that pop up on the computer that are trying to report on the news, the more confused I get. And I think that's part of the business model. So I've found myself lately just reading again, going back and particularly reading a lot of history in order to try to understand the present.
Mm.
So getting away from the technology is actually being helpful for me in carving through the chaos.
Yeah, talking of technology, Denzel, your son in the movie, I loved it how you calculated how much time he spent on the phone, right? And how much time he has pretty much left with the rest of his life or on his day. So, are you both a little bit guilty on that too with your phones?
Oh, guilty of what?
Spending a lot of time on it, like very,
No, not me.
no?
No, no. I don't text. I don't text. I don't tweet. I don't have any Instagram account. I don't do any of that. I don't even text. Period.
Wow. Wow.
Period. Period. I want to see your face when I'm talking to you, or at least hear you. You know.
I mean, that's great. I wish we all would go
Oh,
back to
yeah. Well, you try it.
We should.
I don't miss it because I never had it. Never had it. Never had it. Not interested in it.
I think
From
we,
afar, but don't need it. I'm fortunate as a business tool. I don't need to be known. I don't think being known by more doesn't make you better. It just exposes who you are or what you don't know. And if everybody's doing it, I'm not interested.
That is so true. I mean, we'll see in the movie as well how social media does impact everything, right? Like it brings you down and it can also put you up as being the hero. It's like it's insane.
it's totally toxic. It's by design. I mean, if you
And addictive
and addictive by
by
design.
design.
Just like all of the commodities of a certain era, that drove economic growth, sugar and addictive, tobacco, oil and addictive, and now this stuff
Self-importance.
is an addictive. I think in particular, if you think back 20 years ago, the way the internet was sold to us, oh, we're all going to get along.
Mm.
We'll all be wiser. We'll have the information of the Library of Alexander in our hands. Democracy will spread. Yeah, I think we were all hoodwinked.
More is not better. Two of my favorite books I read in the 70s were Future Shock
Mm,
by Toffler and The Third Wave, when he talked about the coming wave.
mm,
And when I read it then, when I was whatever, a teenager, I had my eye open about this thing that was coming our way. And as I saw it coming our way, I said, maybe this is the thing that he was writing about.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
all news ain't good news. All news ain't true news.
Yeah.
You know, and it doesn't have to be good or true now. It just has to be first.
Right.
Information doesn't even have to be true. It just has to be first.
And everybody's opinions out there.
And everybody's an opinionaire.
There may be 5 opinions that I need in my life. You know, the democratization of opinion was
The two most, the two, what's the first thing they say? I think. Well, I think.
In the film, your character Denzel says, like, you got to be a little crazy in this world to get what you want. What does that mean personally to both of you? And is there something crazy you have done in this world to get what you want, which you can share with me?
Not that I can share with you. I don't know. Go ahead. I don't know. Something crazy to get what you want.
Yeah, just this work that we do at times is a little bit crazy.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, it just, I think any creative endeavor, you know, that kind of strikes out against the norm is maybe a little bit crazy, in a good way,
In a good way.
ideally, in a good way. You know, I mean, what we do is we create realities outside of the reality that we think we all accept. So there's, you know,
Which is crazy to begin with.
which way? Yeah, where does the crazy lie? Yeah, maybe just this work that we do. Yeah.
That's true. Is there? Yeah, I mean, you guys had amazing careers, have amazing careers, right? There is awards, there's milestones. But I mean, apart from all of that, what would you say the people truly mean matters to you? How would that describe you? What means most to you?
To me,
Yeah, about who you are.
my faith. My faith is most important to me. I don't really care about all the rest of it. My relationship with God is the most important thing in my life. I just want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. That's what's most important to me. Not making movies, not how many people follow me, not how many people listen to what I say, but where I stand in that long line.
Mm.
Hopefully it's a long line.
Yeah, you know, I think I've come to understand that, you know, all of the things that you described, the movie talks about this, you know, certain ideas about success, money, all of those things are really secondary to love. And I think that speaks to Denzel, what you're
God
talking
is
about
love.
as well, is that above all else, I mean, that really is the only thing. The other is just, you know, all is vanity, they say. It's all distraction in some ways. Yeah.
Never see a U-Haul behind a hearse.
The title, I have to ask, obviously, highest to lowest. What is, for both of you, like, it can be in your career, it doesn't have to be personal, obviously. What is your highest time and what was your lowest time? It could be like from the beginning of your career, it could be the lowest, and now is your highest.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't mark it.
Yeah.
You mean like unemployment? I don't know.
No?
We both quiet. Two actors with nothing to
I
There
mean,
must have been a lowest time and like a highest time.
I don't think I have. I don't think there is one. What in whose eyes? In my own eyes or in
Yes, of course, in your eyes, yeah.
you know, the best time for an actor, for this actor, is in the time of discovery.
mm,
You
Okay.
know, not knowing what's going to happen, doing your homework. Like I'm about to work with another great filmmaker who did a little film called City of God. So Fernando, and the work that I'm just starting to do, just picking up the script, just the early discovery and what's this about and where am I when I pick it up and who am I and how and why, what are, you know, and, you know, that's what we've been given the gift to do, which is to interpret material and where it lands and what people think about it. Films belong to the people. This film is gone. It doesn't belong to us. It doesn't belong to Spike. It belongs to the world and what they think about it, and hopefully it'll touch them and move them. And we've been blessed with an ability to move people. And I know we don't take that for granted. And it's something for us to protect and take advantage of and share.
I'll say one thing, it was a great experience for me to watch Denzel in that process of discovery on this film. It was really, it was inspiring, really, to watch him grind down and the level of detail and consideration before the camera starts to roll. You know, that detective work.
Right.
Yeah, that was really, you know, it was really a wonderful.
We didn't have as much time
thing to
together
observe.
on Manchurian.
No, right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, not like this.
I think I showed up and
Yeah, that's right, right. But you know, we weren't, we really, yeah.
Well, you touched me and you gave me a present. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. You are amazing, both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.